Conducting surveys of your YMCA members is a great way to foster community engagement by giving members a voice in shaping the programs and services you offer. Your Y-Site includes a powerful surveys module to gather this valuable information. In this video, we'll cover the basics of adding a surveys page to your Y-Site. There is a prerequisite, however. Please be sure to watch the videos on how to use the Forms module, as the Surveys module builds on this knowledge. Let's now take a look at how to create a surveys page on your Y-Site. I've navigated to the Marketing application, and I've clicked on the Surveys module, and I'm on the Surveys page. Let's begin a new survey by clicking the green Add Survey button. We're asked to provide a name for our new survey, and I will enter Summer Member Survey. And I'll give it a description. And I'll click the OK button to continue. This creates a blank survey for us that we can begin working on the configuration details. We begin on the Overview tab, and the Overview will allow us to see any scheduled emails. That will be covered in the advanced video training for the survey module. And as survey submissions come in, they'll be listed in the Submissions section of the Overview tab. The first thing we'll need to do is add questions to our survey. So we'll click on the Questions tab, and we'll have the ability to add fields to our survey. These are the text fields that you'll be gathering the information from in the actual survey. This is where the knowledge from the Forms module prerequisite will come in. To add a field on the survey, click the green Add Field button, and you'll be asked to select a field type. I will select a standard type, and for the ID, I will select the name. Here we'll complete the details to add a name field to our survey. And I will save that item. We'll see that our survey will now ask for the submitter's full name. We continue using the Add Field button to add additional fields for the other information we would like to capture in the survey. For example, I can add another standard field for the submitter's email and add that to my survey as well. I continue adding all the fields that I need for my survey. I've now added all of the fields for the information I want to capture in my survey, with the labels, the IDs, the field types, and if any of them are required or not. And they're already in my survey. To view my survey, I can go up to my survey title and click the preview icon. And in a new window, the survey will be presented. Here we can see our survey title, some introductory text that we've added, and the fields that we've included for the survey. We're asking for a full name, email address, and multiple questions for the survey. Before we can test our survey, let's complete the configuration of some survey options. Let's return to the admin console. And let's click on the green Edit Survey Configuration button. In the survey configuration, there are some fields that we can configure to make the survey more user-friendly. We have the page title. We can adjust that if necessary. We have the display fields, and these are the fields from your survey that will be submitted to the system when the form is submitted by the user. So let's include the full name, and let's include the email. So now when the form is submitted, the name and email will come across with the submission. The display type is the template to use when presenting the form. We'll use our default, and we won't have this restricted, so anybody who browses our website can send that form. In the Live and Inactive section, we can set if this survey form is live to be filled out on the website. If we want it to be inactive, we can set inactive. Let's leave it live. If we want it to be inactivated at a certain date, we could enter a date there. And when the form is inactive, we can place some text here to indicate why the form is inactive. Under the Options section, we can configure the information that is sent to our staff members when a survey is sent in by a user from the website. We can set summer survey response as the subject of the email, the email address you want to send to, and then the information you want to send. In this case, it's best to set render all. That way the system will send all of the responses to you in an email. Underneath that, we have the thank you page, and this is what the user will see after they click the submit button. So we can enter some copy there, thanking them for their submission. We can also set the display type for that thank you page. We can also send a thank you email to our submitter. If we want to send a thank you email, we can put a check in the send thank you email box, add an email subject, and you can set a from email, and then we can enter the thank you message. Once all of the information has been configured under the configuration options, we can save our changes. And with the survey configuration set, we can now test our survey. We can view our survey, and we can fill out the information and do a test submission. With the survey filled out to test it, we can click the Submit button at the bottom and submit our survey. Once submitted, you'll see the thank you page that you've configured in the survey configuration. And we can go back to the admin area and see how this submission is represented there. Back on our survey overview page, we can reload the page, and we can see our test submission that has come in from our website. If we look at reports, we can see a report of all the submissions that have come in. You'll be able to track statistics on your survey submissions. Let's return back to our Overview tab, and let's see now how we can add this survey as a link on a web page. To show an example on linking to the surveys, let's go to the Web Pages module. We'll add a web page, and using the What You See Is What You Get editor, I'll write some copy. And we select our text. Use the Insert Link tool. Using the Insert Link window, for the module, we select Surveys. We can select any submenus as appropriate. We can use the same window as our target. And now we select which survey from our list of surveys that we want to link to. And we'll select our summer member survey that we've just created. Select Next. And now we can see that our survey is linked to our text here. This is how we can create direct links anywhere in the system. By using the Insert Link option, we can insert our surveys anywhere the Insert Link option is available. In our Surveys module Advanced video, we'll be looking into the Email tab in the Surveys module to learn how to send our survey via email to our members.